Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. We're gonna chop up a bunch of Brussels sprouts. If you've got someone stubborn about Brussels sprouts, don't start with the easiest, healthiest option with the mustard and the low-cal. Maybe do something a little more fun and get them on your side. Things you're gonna need today. I always have a bowl to throw away, or like a green bag if you're composting or whatever your setup is, but I'm just having something to throw away my husks, outer leaves, the outside of the baby cabbages. But you're gonna cut that away and cut these into halves. I think that's just the best delivery method for Brussels sprouts is cut in half. I will fight you. You need so much Brussels sprouts. When you cut these guys down, when you're preparing them to cook them, you actually lose a lot of the bulk. So get more than you think, because you're gonna lose a lot of this weight just getting rid of the outside edges of the Brussels sprouts. You'll be happy that you did, because they'll be delicious. This knife, something good for chopping. Microwave steamer. This fancy contraption right here that I'm gonna try and do, it has a lid. Put a little bit of water in the base. You put the basket full of the vegetables. You microwave it, and you've got veggies ready to go, and they're just the most filling option that you can get. I got ahead of myself and just started cooking. Let me show you one Brussels sprout here. We're gonna take the bottom off, creating a little base like that. Don't worry about those leaves, and cut it right down the half, like that. You just take the outside leaves off, and you're good to go. You see when you cut it in half, you have all these little spaces here, and that's where like the flavor goes in. It cooks nicely and evenly, and you're not just stuck with something where you don't know if the inside's cooked because you're creating more surface area. It's mostly just delicious. One day soon, I'm gonna get like a new table and setup, but I've just set things up this way, and I just gotta get going and filming things. So this won't shake so much. Hopefully we won't knock things over. 2 thumbs way up. So that's it. Get these last few guys all ready to go. Take your finished Brussels sprouts and pop them in a strainer. Get them rinsed. So, sometimes Brussels sprouts, they drop, so. Aww. You pop the lid on, you open the door. Close this guy. Set it to about 6 minutes. So while we wait, these guys are so filling, super low fat, low carb, they're delicious. We're gonna pair that with a steak I'm just doing with a cast iron skillet and a little bit of sauteed mushrooms. It's gonna be delicious. Let me show you how it looks. All right, so we're all done here. So just for fun, let me just show you what I do with these mushrooms. You got your pan, you got the mushrooms cut here, thrown on some pre-chopped garlic. If you've seen this in the grocery store, if you're trying to eat healthy, just get it, man. I mean, it's not as good as fresh, but it will just save your life to throw it in there. A nice little pat of butter, we've got salt and pepper, and that's it. These mushrooms are gonna saute up real nice and just be a fun topping to go on top of our steak, which is going on top of the Brussels sprouts. I got my cast iron skillet here, and he's all ready to rock. Put a little salt right there. We're gonna throw some rosemary in, and in we go. 1, 2, right in there. Got the 2 steaks stuck in right there. You may as well cook 2 things if you're cooking at all. We got this butter. It's just gonna go right in the middle of our flames right there. Butter, 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 butter everywhere. Butter, 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 butter. But we're gonna let that butter sit like that. We're gonna season with just a little salt. And a little bit more of that garlic. And we'll put these over in just a little bit. The fan kind of ruins the volume, but hopefully the fire alarm won't go off. We'll see. Doing these mushrooms a stir. They're going real nice. Gonna keep that on like a, doing a lower temperature now. It's been about 6 or 7 minutes, I'd say, and they're looking great. Covered. Butter to the sides there and there. We're gonna flip these guys over. There's nice grill marks on this cast iron skillet here. Put those butters and butter back here too. Montreal steak spice generously around here. And we'll just let these finish, and then we'll let them stand for about 10 minutes. Brussels sprouts, steaming and delicious and ready to rock. That's wonderful. We got our bowl ready to go. Yeah. Woo! Things you need some salt. You need like a splash of apple cider vinegar. You need like a good spoon of creamy mustard. You need a little bit of regular mustard. Gross. Gross. There we go. I like a little bit of this ancho chili. Finally, cumin. Right in there. Mix that all up and you're gonna be a really happy guy. Got nice steaks here. Okay, well I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm excited to dig in. It should be so yummy, you guys. This is one of my favorite dishes. I'm so excited to dig in, and I hope you guys try something like it at home. You can just mess around and use whatever you like. That's a secret, but Brussels sprouts will fill you up